family film with some goofy gags and a sweet message about... Holy that guy just killed that dog! That's right, in the middle of this montage of Hulk Hogan riding his motorcycle and stroking his handlebar mustache, there's a random shot of a man heaving a dog into the water. Because I guess that's how you get rid of a dog? I don't want this thing anymore.
That's it. Bury your bones, Siri.
Now, normally turning a children's movie into a doggy snuff film would rate higher on a list like this. But unless Mr. Nanny was a much weirder and sicker movie than I remember, this guy wasn't paid to throw the dog in the water. He just happened to be attempting dogicide at the exact moment the World Wrestling Federation champion cruised by on his hob. So technically, he's less of a bad extra and more of a bad dog murderer who let his crime get recorded on film and then released into 1,200 theaters around the country. Lucky for him, no one actually saw Mr. Nanny, because if they had, this evidence could have probably gotten him into some serious trouble with the law. Alright, here's number 4. The Frozen Kids from Everything Must Go. In this 2010 drama, Will Ferrell plays an alcoholic who decides to sell all of his possessions in a massive yard sale. Looking at all this stuff makes him nostalgic, so he goes to visit an old friend played by Laura Dern. Watch their interaction and pay careful attention to Laura Dern's kids.
Yeah, I got a couple decent jobs. I got to do a TV commercial with Brad Pitt. It was cool. We were in the desert. And
Laura Dern's character may have studied acting, but I don't think her kids have. Why the hell are they sitting there completely still? I also love the fact that Laura Dern is looking at the kids and is just totally unfazed by the fact that they seem to have gotten unstuck in time. Oh yeah, the kids do this occasionally. It's a crazy game they play. They want to be living statues someday. Yeah, like the ones in Times Square.
Period.
If you want to be a living statue, it takes a lot of practice. Anyway, back to the time I made a commercial with Brad Pitt. This feels like the sort of inexplicable, bizarre moment that Will Ferrell might do for a laugh. Except everything must go with Will Ferrell's Sirius movie. So this is definitely not a high-concept joke. More like a highly suspect acting choice. Next up, number 3. The gun-shy kid from North by Northwest. Mr. Nanny, Everything Must Go. These are not exactly masterpieces of world cinema, and it's not super shocking that productions of this caliber might have a little snafu or canine murder here or there. But North by Northwest is considered a classic. This is Alfred Hitchcock we're talking about. The master of suspense. One of the greatest directors of all time. But even he was not immune to the scourge of bad background acting. Watch the kid in the blue shirt behind Ava Marie Saint. He's either read the script, or he has mind powers and can predict the future. Man, what is it with these child actors and their crappy background acting? This kid is a walking spoiler alert. It's like that famous quote from W.C. Fields. Never work with children or animals, unless you're going to make the children sit totally still or you're going to drown the animals. On to number 2, the Flasher from Teen Wolf. Okay, now things are going to get really weird. Here's a scene from the end of the 80s classic Teen Wolf. Michael J. Fox's character, Roger Teen Wolf, has just won the big basketball game, and everyone in town is celebrating. Then the camera pulls back to a wide shot where just behind Michael J. Fox and his dad, you see this. Okay, it's not the highest quality clip in the world, but it sure looks like that extra